Welcome back to Female Voices, Life and Loss. I'm Wayna Berry.
I'm Teresa Reiniger. She's whispering. Just give her time. Give her time.
Yeah, warming up, just warming up.
Well, I want to welcome everyone to this week's episode, and this will be released on Christmas Day. And so we want to, of course, first and foremost, wish you a very Merry Christmas. And I have my Merry Christmas t-shirt on. There it is. So
She has all
Merry
the
Christmas.
all of them. She has a shirt for every holiday, I believe.
I do, and you should see my house.
Is it
I
did
love
Christmas throw
the
up? Did it
what's
throw up? I
that?
love it. I said, "Did Christmas throw up over there?" That's
Oh
my
yeah,
cat.
that's exactly what my daughter says. It looks like Christmas has thrown up. It looks like
Don't
Halloween
do
is thrown
me.
up.
Don't do me. Okay, girl?
It looks like winter has, because I decorate for winter too. My snowmen, they do not come out at Christmas. They come out in January for winter because I do not like the bare home after the tree comes down. So snowmen come out. So I love every
Yeah.
holiday, and I have shirts for every holiday.
My mom loves Christmas. That is her sweet spot. She don't care about nothing all year but her birthday and Christmas. Oh, and she got a new house. So I am confident, like the day of Thanksgiving, she had start pulling them all out because she was like, I'm decorating the whole house tomorrow. Christmas is
Nice.
her stuff. She wants to
Nice.
see you excited. Like, look what I got you. I wanna watch you open it. It's gonna be so cool. Yeah, I thought of you when I picked that out. She loves it. It's her thing.
I love it too. I love it too. So with that said, like, what kind of traditions, like this is going to be a new for her in a new home, but what traditions have you had over the years that you're glad you don't have them anymore, or maybe that they have been carried on for years and years and years and they will never change? That will always be a tradition. That's twofold. Pick which one you
Well,
want to start with.
let's see. Traditions that I grew up with we lived with my grandmother for half of my life, my maternal grandmother. So it was a lot of us in the house, maybe 17 people, unsure. So Christmas, very much like there was not enough room in the living room for all the toys. 10 kids, whatever. Or no, probably 15 kids. But so it was very much like, oh, I can't wait. It's gonna be great. But it was also a time where something happened usually around the holidays. So whether somebody got into it, somebody got drunk, somebody got high, there was a fight. Like the holidays really brought different things. So it's very much a 50-50 on if it's gonna be good or not. But when I lived with my mom by myself, I think she kind of felt bad being a single mom and stuff that she couldn't buy as much. But she still very much celebrated Christmas for myself, me and Gabe. I tried to do Christmas would be the time where he would get a million presents because I couldn't buy a whole lot through the year. So I was like, Christmas, I'm gonna fall out, go to these nonprofits that let me shop for half the price. But I told my mom when I was single, I said, I can't buy you and Danielle any gifts. I'm a single parent. It was just like on your birthday, I'm gonna get you something nice. But on Christmas, I gotta worry about Gabe. I don't have the resources. And she was like, she didn't say this to me, she said it to someone else, but she was like, Wayna has a master's degree. She's lying. She has money. Master's degree don't always equal money because businesses want the degree and the experience. So, but it was very hurtful to me because I was really trying my best as this young mom and, just trying to communicate with everybody.
Yeah. So then tradition is lots of gifts.
No, that tapered off though. So the traditions was like his kindergarten pictures, all the preschool pictures go up on decorate the house, the Christmas tree, all of that. But when I met my second husband, he doesn't care about the holidays. He says political, they just want us to spend money. And then Gabe said he didn't need all those decorations. I was like, say less. So now our new tradition is each kid gets $150 and we go to the mall on Christmas Eve. We save
Nice.
so much money. Like we save so much money.
Sure.
So that's the new one.
Yeah, yeah, I love that. I would like to the grandkids are still pretty little, but I'd like to eventually do that with them. Like, let's just go shopping. Let's go
Mhm.
spend the day together, that sort of thing. They're getting to the age too. My oldest granddaughter, what my daughter sent to us for a Christmas list, there's a few things, but
Was
what
there
else she said
M&Ms?
was, she said, let's, she wants adventures, is what she wants. I'm still
What does that look
adventures.
like? Fancy.
That looks like, getting a gift card to, like, Urban Air or doing ice skating, or I a lot of times in the summer, they go to summer camp, so I always purchase summer camp, like, gift cards or whatever for them.
Ew.
So she loves that kind of stuff. She loves the adventure things, doing stuff together instead of necessarily all the gifts. But gifts have
Hmm.
always been part of the tradition, and
Mhm.
us myself, like you, like, if there's that's when I would give the most. They always got things for their birthday, but and I don't remember as a child, I'd have to check with my siblings, but I don't remember as a child getting birthday gifts from my parents. There was always a cake, even if some of us
Mhm.
had close birthdays. We still celebrated each one of us, not everyone together because there are
Mhm.
so many of us, but I don't remember getting gifts as
Mhm.
birthdays, but I remember getting Christmas gifts. We always got Christmas gifts, and this is just a tradition that we
Yeah.
had. None of our Christmas presents were wrapped.
Cool. Good
They
job,
were
parents. You didn't have to worry.
they were all just put in a pile. This is Teresa's
We're fine.
pile, this is Mary's pile, this is Joe's pile, this is
It's extra
whatever.
money. I love it. It's a good
But
idea.
there were so many of us that I couldn't even imagine wrapping all those gifts. I can't right now. I'm like, I had 3 daughters, and it seemed like it took forever to wrap
Yeah.
all of those gifts. So there was no wrapping, and I don't know if there was wrapping with the older ones when there was a few of them, but by the time I came along and everybody else, you just got a pile of stuff
No,
and
we
you just went through it.
No, my aunties them and my moms them, they were excellent rappers too. They wrapped all of those gifts that night,
Mhm.
and they cooked, like, a meal for 25 people, so all
Mhm.
of those things were happening at the same time, and I have no clue what it took to do all of that. Not a clue.
Yeah.
I didn't gain that
So
skill.
was the tradition you got things from mom and dad or mom and things from Santa, or was it all
Oh,
one,
all
just
lumped
Santa?
together, kinda
Okay.
all from Santa, mom. Dad wasn't around that much,
Yeah.
and I don't ever remember really seeing him. I mean, it could have happened, but I
Yeah.
don't remember ever seeing him. And I like you, I didn't really get birthday cakes, I didn't really get
Yeah.
presents, like, I don't remember celebrating my
Yeah.
birthday ever. I
Yeah.
was just like, "Huh, yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
we
remember it."
celebrated and had cakes, but no gifts that I remember. But I'm gonna have to ask. I'm gonna have to ask my siblings because I am one that there's 2 of us, me and my other sister, that were like, "Oh, we don't remember. Like, we
Yeah.
just don't remember." And then the other kids are like, "Oh, no, 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 remember this?" And they'll start getting us to remember. I was like, "Oh, yeah." But yeah, I don't have a great
Yeah,
memory.
there are years that I don't remember in my
Yeah.
life. Like, there was a guy I met, and I know him. He knows my name. I couldn't tell you where I met him. No clue. But I'm like, I've
Yeah.
met him because I remember his name being in my phone book, how people used to have phone books. I was like, "Calvin."
Yeah.
Yeah, Calvin's in my phone book because he has a very specific name, but couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
And there's a
Yeah.
lot of people like that in St. Louis. I'll see them, they'll know me. I don't know where I know them from, and it makes me nervous, you know, because 'Cause I'm like, "Do I like you or
Mm.
do I not like you?" Because I don't know.
Mm, yeah. So what other traditions? What traditions
Do you
have
cook?
pardon?
I said, "Do you cook? Are you and your ladies in the kitchen cooking, fixing breakfast?"
Years ago, my mom always cooked. We always went over there, and what we did, and we are doing, since this will be released on Christmas today,
Mhm.
my husband and myself and my siblings, some of my siblings, my nieces, nephews, great nieces and nephews, we will be going down to what they call Cosgrove's Kitchen in East St. Louis, and we will be serving Christmas dinner, what they call it, but it's really
Oh, yeah.
Christmas lunch. and they were
Yeah.
doing it on Christmas Day this year. In the past, they've do it a few days before, but
Mhm.
the tradition that we've kept is my dad used to do that years ago. So our
Mhm.
Christmas was always later in the day. And
Mhm.
maybe that's why they didn't wrap the gifts
Oh,
because we could just see them as soon as we got up because we didn't do Christmas really until later in the day till my dad got home from taking everybody that needed Christmas.
mhm.
He would drive the school bus, a type school
Aw.
bus, into East St. Louis, pick
Mhm.
up people and take them. At that time, I think it was at Altough High School in Belleville,
Mhm.
take all of the people there for them to go in and have a Christmas dinner, and then he would bus them all back. And
Mhm.
then we would have Christmas. So, yes,
Wow,
cooking,
that's beautiful.
cooking with my mom and all that. So we still happen that we started doing that again when
Mhm.
my dad died
Mm.
several years ago. We have since he died, we go every year to help at Cosgrove's Kitchen. Some
Mm.
of us, I think there was a couple years that I was working that I couldn't go, but that's been a tradition since he has died. And now that they're both gone, it's even more special because they
Mhm.
were very much giving back
Yeah,
and we just waited for a lot of stuff that we did. But the
yeah.
decorating, like I spoke about earlier, that
Mhm.
came from my mom. She loved
Mhm.
to decorate, loved every holiday. So that tradition has been carried on from her.
Mm.
But yeah. So yeah, love to cook. Everybody cooks now.
Mhm.
Everybody just brings a dish. When you have that many people, you don't have to cook that much.
Yeah,
One
it
dish.
makes it easy. Yeah, it makes it easy. We had a Christmas like that over here. It was 75 people,
Oh
and
gosh.
everybody cooked, not me, but everybody cooked, and it was a ton of food, like, so much food, like, so much.
Mhm. Yeah.
But it was nice, everybody kinda came in, took pictures, ate, got their fill, and probably had enough food for a week at home.
Mhm.
But we kinda gotten away, so we're kinda building new
Mhm.
traditions, especially after the loss of my son, Joshy. Christmas, the holidays are hard. It's hard because
Mhm.
I love
Mhm.
kids and I love to see them happy, but it's
Mhm.
it's something about we were watching what's the show? The Christmas Story, where he has the glasses, right? From, like,
Mhm.
1950 or whatever. I couldn't watch it this year. I was just like, "Oh,
Uh,
she had glasses. I can't watch it. I just can't watch it." So anything
yeah.
with a little boy with glasses or small kids around 4 and
Sure.
5, I'm just like, "Yeah, I can't." Just can't.
Yeah.
And, I'm hoping the Lord is gonna change that reaction to be filled with more hopeful and more joyous. But it just, right
Yeah.
now, it just, it's a little
That's
hard.
okay. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah. That can be
Yeah,
hard for sure.
yeah. 'Cause he
Give
woulda
yourself
knew.
grace
He
though.
woulda knew what it was this year. He woulda been like, "Mom, this is my list for Santa. Are we making
Yeah.
cookies?" Or those sweet things that
Yeah.
kids do.
Yeah.
But I so miss those little people because they're so joyful for no reason. They don't have
They
to have a
are.
reason. They just like, "I'm happy
Mhm.
to see you. You're a nice person to me."
Mm.
I
Yeah.
just miss that kinda innocence and joy because only
Yeah.
little people can they still hold it. The world ain't touched them yet.
The tradition we started with our grandkids
Mhm,
is that we bake Christmas cookies with them. And that is so much fun
mhm,
because just I wish I probably could, but it would be super long. Like just videotape the entire thing
mhm.
because they say such heartwarming things or such funny things to each
Yeah,
other and just things that they say and but that's a
yeah.
tradition that we will just I hope that we can just continue that forever because that is
We did that,
so
a
much fun.
couple of times. It was so many people, as you can imagine. I have a lot 1,000
Yeah.
cousins. But we did that a couple of years in a row, and so we did that for, like, hours. We made every kinda cookie combination you can think of, and
Yeah.
then everybody took a bag home, and then we ordered pizza, and everybody watched
Yeah.
Christmas movies. It was very, very sweet. It
Yeah.
really was.
I'm looking forward to it being an all day thing with them as they get older. Right now it's like
Nice. You
they
get an
get
hour.
tired, they max out. It's like, "Okay, done. Grandma, can we go play?"
Over.
Of course, you can go play, but I'm looking forward to when they can just be with us and
Mhm.
help us because as we get older, they're gonna need to help us
Yeah.
get those cookies baked, but And I would say another tradition that I started with my daughters is they got a Christmas ornament every year.
Mhm,
And it is funny because my youngest daughter,
mhm.
she insists on having her own tree with all of her ornaments
It's fair.
on her tree. So my
I'm with
daughter-in-law
you.
is like,
Makes sense
"We
to
have
me.
to we have to have a Kim tree all by herself. No mixing it in with everybody else's." But that
Please
was
and
a
thank you.
that was a tradition that I started with them.
No, I love that though, because I'm sure they have enough for their own tree all these years. They're good. We're good.
They
Just put a little
did.
garland and it's fun. It's done.
Yeah.
That's super sweet though. I didn't have I don't know, I think we just moved so much too, because my mom was like a nomad, Jesus bless her. So we didn't really get to the point to make traditions and things like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But she loves so I can't wait till I'll post pictures of the house, because Teresa is gonna share hers too, because I know she got pictures on
Yeah.
pictures of these decorations
Yeah.
from my mom's house. So I would
I
take the
love
kids over there to help her do her tree. "Here you go, help Gran."
I love that. I love doing that.
Mhm.
So what any traditions that you have changed or started or your husband does not like, you said, the holidays, so I don't see where you probably do a lot of traditions.
I'm trying to think.
Or
He
did you
does he
start
does cook
any?
a ham. He still cooks the meat, my mom cooks the sides. We
Yeah.
just kinda hang out together, watch my poppy yell at the football game or whatever he's
Ah,
yelling at.
yeah.
But we might play a game, so we very much
Yeah.
do taboo a lot. I don't play the games because 'cause I'm not that fun. I'm triggered by the games a little bit because my upbringing, the games were super serious. It was like, "Is
Mm.
the house on the line in this card game?" Because that's how they made you feel.
Mm.
Like,
Mm.
"We lose
Mhm.
this, we're gonna lose everything." So I'm triggered, so I don't. So I just laugh at everybody else playing because it's very fun. The
Mm.
taboo games because it's just hilarious to see what words they come up with the word they can't say.
Sure.
It's very
Yeah.
interesting. And now the kids are old enough, meaning like Charles and Genevieve are old enough to play too, because now they understand it.
Mhm.
Super cute. So looking forward to that.
So
I don't have a tradition yet. I mean, just I want to do something in remembrance of my son,
I
but
was gonna say,
nothing
yeah,
feels so up until now, I just been getting a new tattoo. Like for his birthday, I get a tattoo, and then on his death day, I'll get another tattoo. But I'm a living memorial.
yeah,
So that
yeah,
helps
yeah,
me to like do something. I don't have to rope anybody else into talking about grief if they don't really want to. So
yeah, yeah. I was curious. That's what I was gonna ask you if you started any kind of tradition for Joshy yet through the holidays. But when the right thing, when you
in the past,
and maybe not. Did you have a tradition with him
well,
in
I
the
was just
past?
gonna say in the past, some things that have been done in remembrance of him is Josh's job. A guy at his job bought 60 or 65 bikes for the preschools,
Mm,
for the 2 preschools. One is my cousin's preschool, so he bought bikes for every child there and had them put together and everything, and
wow,
brought them over, and then for the other preschool, who is my girlfriend Tawana, who did his repass for free, her preschool, they bought bikes for every child at her preschool and put them together
wow,
um, and shipped them there. And then the other thing that Tawana has done is a scholarship for families who may need some assistance paying their daycare fees. So around this time, there's like a scholarship in his name, and
mm.
I've donated to different organizations in his name.
So you definitely have some things, not necessarily traditions, but way to honor for sure.
Yeah, it's there have been. So I struggle with more things just to
Yeah,
honor our journey, my family's journey, especially, that
yeah.
we're still on, and just keeping eyes because he was great. The Lord blessed me richly, with the boys that I had. They were just amazing people.
Mhm,
Never
mhm,
cried a lot, weren't bad, weren't colicky. No, he really loved on me with those kids, though. He really
mhm.
did.
Yeah. So are there any traditions that you know other people do in their families that you like or as we're
I'm just trying to
thinking
think of my
about?
family. Most of us, everybody just kinda cook, get together, talk some trash, and get on out.
Yeah, just being together, I think
What
is
things I wanted to touch on, though, that we
Yeah.
haven't, which
Yeah,
is
what's
the
that?
pressure that women, a lot of times women, wives, moms, feel
Mm.
around the holidays to make the experience perfect for everyone else. So I don't know that I've had to struggle with that myself of wanting to be perfect around the holidays, but I definitely have the feeling, meaning of a blended family and wanting to kind of, create our own kind of traditions and,
Mhm.
carve out something for ourselves kind of a thing. So I definitely had I felt some pressure myself just to make the experience better for our family and our kids.
Mhm. Yeah, I definitely, when my girls were little, put a lot of pressure on myself because I decided, and we can maybe just bleep this out of the recording, but I am a seamstress. I don't like
You
people to
remember?
know that. I
Oh
don't
my
like
gosh,
people
I thought
to
I
know
forgot.
that because I'm not anymore. But I would, at Christmas time, I would sew dresses for my daughters,
Mhm.
and I would be finishing those dresses up many times Christmas Eve so that they could wear them Christmas Day and or the Christmas Eve so they could wear them Christmas Eve. So lots of pressure with that. Plus, all of the gift wrapping and putting things together. I felt like there was so much pressure to make sure, and like you said, everything is perfect for everyone else. And it didn't always, I would say, enjoy the holiday as much
Yeah.
because of the pressure, because I was exhausted
Mhm.
by
I
the
can
time the
see that.
holiday came. And our tradition was like when my husband's grandma was living, we went there Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. We would get the kids up early if they weren't up, open gifts, and we went to church if we hadn't gone the night before Christmas Eve. And then we went to his family's, and then we went to my family's because mine was always later. And the
Mhm.
kids did not like that because they could not play with their new toys. And
Mm.
so what we have done now, switching that tradition, is
Mhm.
typically my daughters, we do our Christmas a different day
Mhm.
than Christmas Day. So because they're kids too, they want to stay home and they want to play with their new toys. And so
Right,
that's
right.
their tradition now is their kids take their time, they open their gifts many times and have some time.
Mhm.
His family still likes to do stuff. They're starting to change that on Christmas morning early,
Mhm.
and they're starting to change that and doing a different day so that the kids can spend time with their families and
Mhm.
their kids playing with their toys. So that
Cool.
tradition that has made it's been a tradition that has been like you said, your question was making everything perfect for everyone else and stressing ourselves out. And I can remember that. I mean, I could feel that almost in my body, like not right. Oh my gosh, why did I do that to myself? But
Yeah.
I did. That's
Oh.
us moms.
And maybe I didn't because my grandparents cooked. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I don't remember having or feeling a need, I guess, to do like,
Yeah.
all the cooking or all these things. I definitely tried to do better my second marriage, but he was like, "I don't care." So I was like, "Oh, okay, we don't care. Okay, this is great." But I definitely saw, like, a lot of my clients who, wanna go to mom's side and dad's side, kinda adapted
Yeah.
tradition, like
Uh,
you said, of, "Oh, we're gonna spend this actual holiday with this family, and then on Saturday, we're gonna see the other side," which
yeah.
I think was great because our our bonus babies, when they come over to our house on the holidays prior to now, but elementary school and stuff, they would be asleep because, they live
Yeah.
45 minutes away. So then they would be half speaking, they're tired, they're cranky. We want them to eat with us, but they already ate at the
Yeah.
farm earlier that
Yeah.
day. It wasn't a process that had them in mind. So I
Right.
wish we could have been, kind of mature, not myself, let me say, but the parents of these bonus babies. It would have been super cute if we could have worked together with them
Yeah.
at the center of it. Like what makes sense for them.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
think what they ended up planning is that maybe my husband gets Thanksgiving and mom gets Christmas because he doesn't care about Christmas or whatever. I think that's
Yeah.
how it shook out. which is
Yeah.
not so we have them on Christmas Eve, and we go shopping, and they complain because $150 is not enough money these days to buy anything, and
I
so they
agree with them. That's not enough.
yeah. Sure. But these are also children that my husband takes very good care of during the year, so they are not without anything. So I don't have a whole lot of I don't care. But one person who makes it, oh my God, I forgot to talk about this. My Sugar Bella, my niece, my Genevieve. Genevieve sells it. She sells it every year. The $150 that she has, she looks at my kids and she's like, "Isn't this amazing that Titi, yeah, Uncle Josh give me this money and I can pick out whatever I want?" And she strategized, mind you, before. She has circled, I got enough 1, 2, and these are the things I'm getting. And then she
Yeah.
gets them right, and she's like, "This is the best day ever." She's like, "Titi,
Oh.
this is" and she has the baby boy, so she's, "Titi, thank you so much, Titi. This is so amazing."
How old is she?
She's 10. She sells it.
Yeah, I
Sells
was
it
gonna
every
say,
year.
she's young.
So, when I'm with her, I'm like, "Baby girl, here is some extra money. You go buy you another thing because you care." My husband's like, "Really?" Right, my
I
bonus
love
boy,
it.
Charles strategizes too. He's like, "Okay, 150. Okay. Do I have enough to get these Jordans and this one toy that I wanted? Okay, I could get a little bit smaller toy so I could get the Jordans." He made it
Yeah,
work.
yeah. It's good. It's good for them to learn that business stuff, money
But Gabe
stuff.
and Riley are like,
It's not enough.
I was like,
Oh,
"Ugh."
I absolutely love the tradition that you take them, give them money and let them do their Christmas
Well, it
shopping
kinda
with you.
so my thought
I
originally with
I
that
wanna do
was
that.
my thought was originally on the $150, we all go the day after Christmas where the
Mm,
sales are 75% off, and
mhm.
then you can make out with $150 will go a long way the next day. My husband went a different way with it. That was
Yeah.
my
That
thought.
yeah,
But
yeah,
bless them, they're all good people, they're all good kids, but $150 doesn't go that far.
yeah,
That is true, but
yeah.
it's a use it or lose it too.
Okay. You gotta use it that day. Is that it?
Mhm,
Okay. Alright, we'll
mhm.
find something for sure. That's too bad 'cause
I'm like, "Get
I
makeup
don't
and
know.
call it a day. Let's get some makeup. Let's go to Bath& and
Yeah,
Bodies."
yeah. Well, they'll figure it out, I guess.
Or
If
not,
n
you know.
nobody wants
That's
to
the
lose
freeing
it, I'm
part.
sure.
That is the freeing part, Teresa. We don't have to be perfect. All
Mhm,
we had to do
mhm,
was show that we cared. We
mhm.
did. "I
Yeah,
care, and I'm thinking about you, and here's $150."
yeah, yeah. I was trying to think if there were other traditions that, I've done because we talked about traditions and things that I pressured myself into. I know there was more things that I pressured myself into doing as a mom,
Where did you
and I'm
get that
trying to
pressure
think.
from, though? Where'd it come from?
Probably my parents, and I think I probably have talked about this, like, you just always have to be super busy and make everything just perfect and all of the
Busyness,
things, and the
busy.
busyness, the perfectness, the don't waste time, and that's been instilled for sure since I've
Me
been
too.
very,
Me
very,
too.
very, very young, and so, it
You're
just
not
carries.
productive if you're not.
No, no, for sure. I don't think we need this episode to be super long. So, because we are releasing this on Christmas, I just too, again, want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. Share with us your traditions, things that maybe you've pressured yourself into as a woman to make sure
Hmm.
that everything is just perfect for the holidays or any other time of the year. We would love to hear about those things.
I also want to recognize Happy Kwanzaa for the people that are
Yeah,
celebrating that. My sister celebrates Kwanzaa.
yeah,
So definitely love to share those as well, if that is your
yeah,
tradition. And happy holidays or happy Hanukkah, if you're in some other spaces. So we just
yeah,
want to let you guys know that we recognize all
yeah,
and just want to share in the celebration with you. Want to learn some new traditions. Maybe we'll try some new next year. So that could be fun. I'm up for it. Let's do it,
yeah.
Teresa, next year. We're gonna have a new tradition. We're gonna come up with one thing that we can do new.
Okay. So, yeah, let's do it.
This is a good message.
I've already got a whole list happening already, so I'm up for sharing that. I'm ready to do that.
All right, we'll see, we'll see.
All
But
right.
thank you for spending your holiday with us. Send us pictures, tell us how great it is, tell us how you're doing. We wanna know.
Yep. Subscribe, share, like, and we're here for you.